There's an exclusive resort tucked into one of the most remote corners of Texas. A restored 1850s adobe fort sitting on more than 30,000 acres of rugged desert and mountain. It's the kind of place where ranching families, Texas legends, and the occasional celebrity slip away to unwind. The only catch? It's hours from every major city, but not for pilots. Today I'm flying my Cessna 182 with my boys out to Cibolo Creek Ranch, straight into their private airstrip at the base of the Chinati Mountains.
Attention all aircraft has weather information. Convective SIGMET 24 Central for Texas, surrounding states for thunderstorms available on flight source Chinati.
Fort Worth Center, Skylane 36 Sierra Tango just departed Bravo Kilo Delta. I'd like to pick up an IFR clearance to Tango Sierra 15.
Number 36 Sierra Tango, Roger, squawk 0524.
0524 for 36 Sierra Tango.
For 36 Sierra Tango, you clear from press assistance to the Tango Sierra 15 airport VS5, call and maintain 8,000.
Clear to Tango Sierra 15 as filed, climb and maintain 8,000. 36 Sierra Tango.
36 Sierra Tango, contact Albany approach 127.2.
127.2, 36 Sierra Tango. All right, we departed Breckenridge VFR, but have picked up a IFR clearance to Cibolo Creek because there are low clouds along our route. So we're currently at 8,000 feet in IMC. We should be able to break through it here in maybe 30, 40 miles. There's some weather around Abilene, Texas. Light precipitation, nothing too bad. We'll keep an eye on it. Might have to deviate if it gets too heavy. We've got about a 35 knot headwind right now. So it might take us a little longer getting out there today, maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. But it should be a quicker flight home with a tailwind here in a couple days. This is going to be our first trip out to Cibolo Creek Ranch. I've not been there before, but I've had my eye on it for a few years now. It looks like a pilot's paradise. There's a private landing strip. There's a resort built into these old forts and adobe walls. The food is supposed to be amazing. Lots of activities, even for the kids. I hear it's dog friendly. So there's a lot going on there. I'm excited to check it out. Now the Big Bend region of Texas is somewhere I am familiar with. I've taken many flights down to that area. We've been to Lajitas, Terlingua. We've flown into Big Bend Ranch State Park, which has a private airstrip. My favorite thing about that Big Bend region of Texas is just the wide openness, how quiet it is. It's got some of the darkest skies in all the United States, and it's just a place to go and relax and unplug, get away from your daily hustle and bustle and stresses, and just kind of have it all melt away in the high desert.
November 36 Sierra Tango, Fort Worth Center, welcome to San Angelo, altimeter 3008, moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock, 35 miles, need to deviate to survive.
3008, and we'll let you know if we need to deviate. Thank you, 6 Sierra Tango.
November 36 Sierra Tango, update on that precip, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, moderate heavy precipitation, about 8 miles per day.
All right, Center, 36 Sierra Tango, I might do about 15 degrees to the left.
36 Sierra Tango, deviation lapse course is through and able to direct destination advice.
All right, we'll advise when we're direct, 36 Sierra Tango. So Cibolo Creek Ranch has its own private airstrip. It's about 30 miles southwest of Marfa, but only 4 miles from the ranch headquarters. Now the identifier is Tango Sierra 15. It's 5,300 feet by 60 feet asphalt runway, and it's at an elevation of 4,400 feet, so check density altitude. And please don't just show up there unannounced. You have to call ahead of time and get permission, and please sign the release form.
Caution, terrain ahead.
I got it. Cibolo Creek traffic, Skyline 360 Tango is entering a right downwind, runway 27, Cibolo Creek. Cibolo Creek traffic, Skyline 360 Tango turning right base, runway 27, Cibolo Creek. Cibolo Creek traffic, Skyline 360 Tango turning final, runway 27, Cibolo Creek. All right, runway looks like it's in good shape.
500.
All right, a little high and fast, a little slip in there. Yeah?
Hotel or camp?
We're gonna stay in a hotel.
Well, here we are.
Cibolo Creek Ranch is one of the most remote places you can fly to in Texas, and honestly, that's what makes it special. And by the way, Cibolo is the native word for bison. You'll see reminders of that history all across the property, including this statue right out front. Most of what you see here today was built in the mid-1800s by Milton Favor, one of the first Anglo settlers in the Big Bend region. But the oldest part of the property, including this dining room, is believed to date back as far as the late 1600s. Check-in was quick, personal, and relaxed. Our room was well appointed, comfortable, and exactly what you'd want in a place like this. And there's no key cards. The ranch was meant to feel more like visiting someone's home than checking into a hotel. Each evening, there's a cocktail hour outside the restaurant, a great way to unwind and take in the quiet of the fort. The boys spent most of their time exploring the creek and playing with Rosie and Ellen, the ranch dogs who roam wherever they want. They quickly became a part of the trip. Dinner is served family style in the oldest part of the fort, the late 1600s dining room I mentioned earlier. It's a beautiful setting and the food is excellent. Their head chef came from Ruth Chris, so the ribeye speaks for itself. After dinner, the ranch winds down. A fire, a drink, a book, or just quiet under the night sky. The mornings here are incredible. The whole ranch wakes up slowly. The creek, the breeze, and the mountains. The boys loved the lake and the little adventures all around the property. Pedal boating, fishing, and of course, more time with Rosie and Ellen. We also spent some time at the shooting range. In the 1800s, Milton Favor built 3 forts across this valley to protect his workers, livestock, and the passing travelers from Apache and Comanche raids, as well as from bandits moving along the early trade routes of the Southwest. Much of what you see here today has been restored using the same traditional adobe techniques used here more than a century ago. What started as a simple weekend getaway turned into one of our most memorable trips yet. The flight is beautiful, the resort is so peaceful, and the entire experience feels like stepping into a piece of Texas history. If you're a pilot looking for a destination that's truly unique, this one belongs on your list.